Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Abel. I am with the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Los Angeles, and today we're going to learn a new drum rudiment. So let's get started. All right, so before we start playing drums, we're always going to go ahead and do this. We're going to start with warming up our hands, okay? So we're going to go ahead and just start moving our fingers around, getting them warmed up, especially right now that the weather has been pretty cold. You want to make sure that your fingers are ready to go. Your fingers might feel a little cold, your hand, so this is going to really help. Let's just get some blood flow in there. So go ahead and do this for a couple minutes. Shouldn't take too long. And go ahead and start giving me circles with your wrist. Start rotating them a bit. Just keep going. Remember, we can slow it down. You can do one at a time if you'd like. Or you can go ahead and do the other one and switch off. Keep doing this for a couple more seconds. So you can go ahead and start giving yourself some body hugs. Stretch out a little bit more. Nice little body hugs. And we're going to go ahead and start stretching our fingers out with our palm out. Pull back. Remember, always remember this. You're going to pull gently. You don't want to pull anything. You don't want to pull any other muscles. So we're going to make sure we do it nice and slow so we don't hurt ourselves, okay? So you're pulling, and you'll feel the pull down here a little bit. Go ahead, and this is going to help you stretch out. It'll help you be better when you get the drumsticks as well. Switch hands. Same thing, just be careful, okay? Then we're going to go ahead and pull it down. Same thing. We're going to go ahead and do it this hand as well. Good, good. And here we go. Just go ahead and stretch out a little bit more. Just loosen up a bit. All right. So now that we're warmed up a little bit, let's go ahead. We're gonna warm up our fingers with our drumsticks. Remember, we're gonna do 8 in a hand. You should have learned it in the last lesson. If you haven't looked at that lesson, go ahead and go back to it so you understand what 8 in a hand is. Super easy warm up. You can learn it in a couple minutes and come back to this lesson. So, with that being said, remember, we have our drumsticks. If you don't have this available, you can use these right here, right? Just go to the kitchen and see if you can steal something like this from them. Doesn't have to be exactly this kind, but it can be something along this line, okay? Once we kind of got that going on, remember how we hold the sticks, right? And do a little review. So the stick's gonna go between the first line of your index finger and your thumb, and that's what we call the fulcrum. And that's where you're gonna get it. One more time. And then you wrap your fingers around like that. Same thing with the other hand. You do that, wrap your fingers, and then we're playing traditional. Okay? One more time. You go ahead and do this. Wrap them around. Same thing on this hand. Wrap it around, and you're ready to go. Okay? If you do not remember 8 in a hand, Remember what it was. It's literally in the name. 8, you're going to play 8 times on each hand. So 8 times on the right hand, then we switch to the left hand and do 8 times again. We're going to do this a couple times. We're going to change the speed, or what we call tempo. The tempo is the speed of the warm-up. It's going to change. It's going to start from slow, and it's going to increase, and we're going to end at a faster pace. We want to start slow so you don't hurt yourself, because you want to sound clean as well when you play. All right? So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stop. Good job. Let's take it up a little bit. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stop. Good job. Let's do a little faster now. Your fingers in your hands, your palms should be a little warmer. You should be able to move more freely. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stop. Good job. Here we go. So for today's lesson, we're going to be working on a drum rudiment called a flam. Okay, so the flam is going to be a great way for you to really get into the habit of switching between regular notes and then going into these things that we call flams. It's going to be another great tool to have in the rudiments that we've been working on so far. So I'm going to show you real quick. It's going to go by really fast, so you got to pay attention, okay? So the first hit, which is really one hit, that consists of two. So what that means is that there's going to be one note, which is the left hand here, as you can see. It's going to be a ghost note. So what do we mean by that? Really what that means is that you can feel it, you can see it, but you really can't hear it. So what you want to do is that it's going to come down. So if we're going to be working with this one right here, and as this one's going down, right before your right hand hits, the left hand's going to hit first. And then before you, so then once we work on that, then you obviously the right hand will just come in naturally, and you'll just let it hit as well. So if we do it real slow, pretend we're going real slow motion. Okay. So right now I'm just really separating the notes just so you see what kind of effect it has. But really, it's going to be a lot closer. So it shouldn't sound like that, but it's just so you can see what it's supposed to be looking like. The way it's supposed to sound is going to be, so it's almost like it's unison together, but at the same time it really isn't. So, because you can hear that difference, like a wave. Perfect. So that's a flam. So the way we do it is on the other hand as well. We're going to switch it. You're going to start with the right hand as well, and just a little tap on the drum. You can hear it, right, but it's not as strong as this one. So here we go, same thing. It's going to hit right before. Okay, so the flam, what does it work for? It works for every kind of scenario that you can think of as well, whether it's on, if we're working on some drumline stuff as well. But it's going to be really great for you to have, just because like in the previous lessons we worked on paradiddles, and then on those lessons you can also add a flam at the beginning of it to give it, just to make it sound different. And I think that's the point of it as well. So once again, I'm going to play it for you. Once I play it a couple times, then I'm going to take the time to play it together. And once we do that, I'll count you in, you play it, I play it, and we go back and forth. All right, so here we go. On the right hand again. So the right hand's going to be the hand that's hitting the hardest. That's the one we really want to hear. Okay? While the left hand is doing it softly. Okay? So I'll count us in, I'll give us 4, and then we'll play it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? Once again. 1, 2, ready, go. 1. Perfect. So you can hear that. Can you hear it? Like, it's not together. Together would be like this. And then a flam would be, okay? You want to get it as close as possible, but yet still be able to hear a little bit of a difference. So together again with the right hand. And if you want, we can start with our right hand already up, and then that way it's a lot easier for you to just kind of control and bring the stick down. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go, and 1. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go. 1. Perfect. Now let's do it with the left hand. So once again, the left hand's going to be the note that's hitting hard, and then you're going to, with the right hand, it's going to be hitting the soft, which we call a ghost note, okay? Here we go. Go ahead and bring your left hand up. 1, 2, ready, go. 1. Again. 1, 2, ready, go. 1. Perfect. Okay? So now we're going to hit 4 of them. We're going to alternate. So really what you should just be seeing is right, left, left. But in between, you're going to be playing that ghost note as well. So I'll play it once for you so you can see how it looks, and then also how it sounds. Okay, so ready, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, again, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now the tricky part, something that you're gonna have trouble with, is that ghost note. You're gonna want to bring it up. Force yourself to keep it down. That alone itself is gonna take some work, just because you wanna bring both of them up at the same time. So make sure, just take your time with it. What's gonna help with this one, if you can go and do it in front of a mirror. because then you can see yourself playing at the same time, and you can see if this one's creeping up a little bit. You don't want to do that. You want to keep it as close as possible to the drum, the pillow, whatever you might be using at home. And that's gonna really help you out as well. So here we go. So let's play it together, and make sure you're counting with me, and we'll work on it together. Okay, so ready? 1, bring up your right hand. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, and then you want to speed it up, but don't worry about speeding it up at this point. You really just want to focus on getting a good sound, making sure that the ghost notes are staying low, that you can barely hear it, but it's there. You know it's there. Okay, a great example of how you can apply this to something else, as if you remember the last lesson, we worked on doubles, right? So we did 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now you can add a flam at the beginning of that, and now it becomes a flam tap, which is a whole different rudiment. But just so you can understand, you can do. Now we're adding a flam at the beginning of the doubles. So you see why it's important that we learn these rudiments, because as you learn a foundation, you really can build on that. And so it's a big vocabulary that we're learning. We're learning how to walk before we run. Once again, so if we're doing flams, now I'm going to double it and make it a double with the flam. So we also worked on paradiddles, right? So it was right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add a flam at the beginning. So with those 3 rudiments that we just learned in these past couple of weeks, you can already do so much with it. You can change it up. If you wanted to, if we're working on a double, right, you can go right, right, left, left, right. We can do it at the beginning, right? So we can do flam, right, flam, left, but then you can also change it and do it on the second part. So it can be right, flam, right, flam. So there's so many different ways that you can do it. You can change it up. The beauty of it is that you can always change the sound of the rudiment. You can focus on making sure that you either start it on 1 or that we change it up so it doesn't always sound the same. Okay, so one more time we're going to do it together, and then you're on your own, you got this. And if you have any questions or maybe you run into a roadblock, just go ahead and repeat the video, pause it, take your time with it, and then we'll work on it again. Here we go. So we're going to start with the right hand, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, okay? Now we're going to do the left hand. 1, 2, ready, go, and 1. Again, with the right. 1, 2, ready, go, 1. With the left. 1, 2, ready, go, and 1. And to end it, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 4 hits. We'll do right, left, right, left. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. One more time. And this time what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just hit single notes. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to repeat it. The second time, we're going to add the flam. So together it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add flam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Let's try it together. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flam. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Flam, 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 flam. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flam. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. There you go. Good job, guys.